today.
Yeah.
The first time, everything was normal. So I said that I thought, well, maybe it was be a side effect that was happening, but evidently in my heart, if everything's normal, it can be.
Yeah, it can. It can.
So maybe that was yesterday I did that.
Mm-hmm.
Then today it happened again.
Okay.
I had him come in and check it. It's normal.
Oh. Huh. Maybe this will be something after a while that you won't hardly see it after your body gets used to that stuff.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Here's the thing. This is why I'm eating a late lunch. Is because when that's happening,
yeah,
it's when it starts the same time every day. I don't want to eat because I don't feel like I want the food in
yeah,
me.
I can understand that.
That's why I'm eating late.
That's fine. Yeah, that makes sense.
So this is trial and error.
Yes,
saying.
Yes,
that's why it's good to be in the hospital.
In the hospital.
They have the thing to check it.
Right.
So evidently, if it is a side effect,
yeah,
hopefully after a few days it'll stop or whatever.
That's what we're hoping. I don't know if
he's saying that everything's normal, and she was saying it's normal. The nurse and the guy.
Well, that's the most important thing, that it's normal. If that's what they're saying.
Yeah, it's very normal.
Yeah.
They said it can't be the heart does to him because of that. Your lunch. I said no, I'm gonna eat it later. Let's see who else. He loves Dr. K.
Yeah, I talked to him. And then that other girl came.
Here, Alan. This is important.
Yeah, I already talked to her. Yeah.
That's what she gave me.
I talked to her.
That's stuff she can help us with if we need it. That woman right there.
She's gonna come talk. She's gonna talk to me before you leave, face to face. I asked her.
So I still don't know. I'm still working on about the air conditioning type thing.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully we'll have that figured out before I have to leave here.
Yeah, hopefully hell you get one.
I know. Who told me? Was that the doctor that was here said she would try? The one who treated me?
Yeah.
But you told me she's not going to be here. She's going to have her assistant help to take over.
That's okay.
I don't know.
I'm going to work on that. I'll deal with that when you get this.
Well, I'll just let you know what's happening over here on my end.
Yeah. I got a lot of information from people calling me.
Yeah. The do's and the don'ts who can do.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
I was going to tell you that I told them to go and give you blood thinners.
Somebody asked me about blood thinner.
I talked to them about it on the phone.
Aren't I already doing that?
Not yet, not blood thinners, no. But that's the one that'll keep you from having a damn stroke. You don't want to get a stroke like Arthur.
They gave me a shot, and they told me that was blood clot.
Yeah, that's normal in the hospital. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that's different.
Yeah.
So I thought that one pill was a blood thinner that I'm taking.
Blood pressure.
Huh?
Blood pressure. Yeah, metoprolol is a blood pressure. That's to help control your heartbeat. The other one is blood thinner to keep you from getting a blood clot because your aortic valve leaks.
Well, they're giving me shots or something here.
No, that's from getting your legs blood clots from laying down for so long. Remember those things you used to have squeezing your legs? Remember those things they put on those squeezing your legs?
Yeah.
They don't have it now, right?
No.
That's why you get the shot, because you'll get blood clots in your legs and that'll travel up to your heart and everything else. They have to do that because of your stomach. They gave me those too.
Well, see, they're giving me stuff here. I think they give me a shot in my stomach.
Right, yeah, right here. Yeah. They gave them to me too when I was in the hospital.
So that's what you're talking
So
about?
you don't get blood clots in your legs.
So that's what you, so that's being taken care of, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure all this stuff out,
Yeah.
you know?
Any questions you got, just ask me.
I'm glad, you know, I don't know what I would do if I didn't have you to figure this stuff out for me. They come in here and they ask me a bunch of questions and then they start telling me stuff and I think, oh my God, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
You know? So much information, so much stuff they ask me, they need to know.
Yeah, I know.
But I mean, we got a computer that's got all this stuff on it, right?
Supposed to. Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't get it. What? I'm not a computer.
The main thing is discharge from the hospital. Very important to listen.
You know, that's the
Discharge.
first time I was reading part of that. That's the first I've heard of that. So I had no clue.
Yeah, I know all about this. Been there and done that. I had to fill this out for my wife because we were trying to get rid of her. She got her leg amputated. The next day they're trying to send her home. I'm going.
You had, if you know, if you
I filled this out.
If you don't know about that, that wouldn't have happened, right?
No, I knew about this and I filled it out. I said, no, you're not going to send her home.
Now I talked to who would I
Crazy,
talk to
huh?
here this morning?
Can you imagine being home?
I know who I talked to. That lady that called you about.
You need to calm down a little bit.